there was a journalist who reported one of the Kickstarters or GoFundMe's for this pizzeria, who's had to shut down because of all the hate that they've gotten, reported the GoFundMe for fraud just in case.
Right. These are the kind of tactics that quote journalists unquote. These are professional people that work for media organizations, and this is what they do. She not only did she do it, she tweeted about it, because what is the currency in that organization is popularity and getting retweets and getting noticed.
I have to say that I believe that I understand that she is not a reporter per se, but part of the social media team, which is even worse for her. Yeah. But still, it applies. This is a person that's part of the media organization. I just don't want people to think we think she's a reporter if she isn't.
Oh, okay. She was part of. She was mentioned on the ABC7. I think it was ABC7. Their home Twitter page. They mentioned her Twitter account, so they linked directly to her. And then later they said they tried to say that she did it just as a person herself, not representing the organization, and that may be true. And it is a sticky wicket when you tweet personal opinions from a Twitter account that your employer links to. When right. You are mixing the personal and the professional on the same Twitter account, you can't be angry when your readers assume that you're tweeting professionally, because most of the time you are. You don't get to choose clown nose on, clown nose off.
So let's walk through really quickly the progression of things that happened here. A reporter, in this one story about Indiana and this pizza joint, a reporter had an idea to get reaction from, I think it was Bloomington or a larger city in Indiana, left the city, went to a town of less than 3,000 people. We don't know how many places. Right. We don't know how many places she went to before she got to the pizza joint. Asked the pizza joint owner what her thought was, and the woman replied, thinking she was just going to speak her mind. No savvy, no media training. Reporter rushes back to the city, packages that into a story that they're denying service to gays. Other outlets pick that up and run that narrative to where now they're refusing to serve gays at all, and then it's an anti-gay pizza joint, and then it's gay haters. The actual pizza joint gets death threats. The people have to go into hiding. They shut down their store. They're afraid they can't open. Dana Lash steps in with Lawrence Jones, and they start a GoFundMe. Then a reporter, not a reporter, no, I'm sorry, it was that media person. The social media person looks into it, can't see originally who starts it, reports it, and then says that after that she's looking into who did it, because she's concerned that people might fraudulently be using this pizza joint's name, which isn't true.
But she's a social media person. She's a social media person in the news, engaged on this particular account and engaged in this particular event, but she's unaware of who Dana Lash, The Blaze, and Lawrence T, whatever his last name is. She's unaware of this event and who is sponsoring it, etc. And she was unable to
look into it.
Right. She's not following the right people on Twitter to see what's going on. She didn't look up a hashtag to figure it out. She didn't look on the GoFundMe page to find links to who was doing this. She didn't do even the most cursory level of research, she says. And she was concerned that it was fraudulent, so she was, just looking out for everybody. That's crap. We know it's crap.
You have at least three distinct journalistic malpractice episodes in that progression I gave you. At least three, if not many more. And this is why it is important to study the media and to know how they operate. And it's through harsh events where people's lives are nearly destroyed or their businesses are destroyed. lessons that we should have taken from the Olympic bombing and Richard Jewell, we're still learning.
But somebody comes up with a camera and a microphone to you and asks you a leading question about some story of the day, and maybe you haven't even read the news and you don't even know, but she's asking you a question. She looks nice, she seems nice, and you're having a busy day. And okay, there's a reporter here. I'm going to get my store on the news. This will be great. So she's going to ask you a nice question, and you're going to have a nice little conversation with this nice lady.